Good morning. We will begin meditation in about 2 minutes. Please join with me in consciousness as we spend the next 15 minutes in affirmative meditation. I will do it in the first person, so please allow the words that I now speak to be the words of your own heart. Take a deep breath and just relax. Know that you are safe and just get comfortable. As I relax into this knowing, I know that I am deserving. I deserve all good. All good. I now allow myself to move past all the negative, restrictive thinking. I release and let go of limitations. I bless my parents. I love them and I go beyond them. I choose to have my own thoughts, my own beliefs, and move beyond that which I was taught. I have free will. I have the ability to choose. I know in my mind I have total freedom. I now choose to raise my consciousness. I am willing to see myself differently. I am willing to create new thoughts about myself and about my life. My new thinking becomes new experiences. I now know and affirm that I am at one with the prospering power of the universe. I now prosper in a number of ways. Unlimited possibilities lie before me. I deserve life. I deserve a good life. I deserve love, an abundance of love. I deserve good health, and I allow good health to be my reality. I deserve to live comfortably. I deserve to have more than enough money for everything that I choose. I deserve joy and happiness. I deserve freedom to be all that I can be. And I deserve even more than that. I deserve all good. The universe always says yes, and always manifests my new beliefs. I accept this prosperous life with joy, with pleasure, and with gratitude, for I am deserving. I accept it. I know it to be true. I am safe and secure at all times. Love surrounds me and protects me. I am filled with energy and enthusiasm. My body heals easily and rapidly. The world is a safe place. I know I am safe. I am at total peace with life. I am healthy and whole. Good health is mine now. I release all my past beliefs. Life loves and supports me. I live in a friendly universe. I am safe. My mind is at peace, and all is well, always. I allow life to flow through me. I allow life to flow through me as me, for I am a part of divine intelligence. Today I am willing to move forward with ease, joy, and grace. I am gentle with my body. I love myself. I give myself permission to be well. I am responsible for my experiences. Every thought I think is creating my future. So today I choose to make my thoughts good ones, empowering ones, loving ones. I choose to let go of all of my patterns of resentment, criticism, guilt, and self-hatred, and love myself instead. I know I have thoughts, and I know my thoughts can be changed. I am the architect of my life and my thoughts. As I release the past and forgive everyone, I also choose to forgive myself. I approve of myself. I accept who I am. I accept that I am not broken. I do not need to be fixed. I am a perfect, divine being, just the way I am. I love myself. And I know my point of power is in this present moment. So right now, I choose to say, I love me. I am at peace. Every cell of my body is at peace. My thoughts are at peace. And from this peaceful place, loving others is easy. Loving me and accepting me is easy. I look at change and say, it's only change. I am safe. I notice my feelings and know that it is safe to express my feelings. I am at peace with myself and with all life. My inner vision is clear. I easily hear my inner voice, my gut feeling. I know it always tells me the truth. I am lovable, and everybody loves me. And I choose to love everyone as well, for it is always give and take. And I know as I give, I also receive. So I begin by loving me and blessing everyone in my life. I love who I am. My life is a success. I know it is unfolding even better and better every moment of every day. I choose to go beyond my old fears and limitations. I know everything is possible with God, and I am one with God. I experience life through me. And it's in this moment that I give myself permission to relax and allow. I am at peace. I release my stress with ease. I have the power and strength and knowledge to handle everything in my life. Love surrounds me, protects me, and nourishes me. I live in a friendly universe. All my good is always available to me. Right now, I choose to notice all my good. I radiate acceptance, and I am deeply loved by others. I know that as I am, the world shows up the same way. Today I choose to be a deliberate co-creator of my life. I choose joy, peace, prosperity, vitality, and amazing abundance in every way. It is mine now, and I say yes to it. In this moment, I allow and welcome change. I am open to the wisdom within. I relax into the flow of life and let life provide all that I need easily, comfortably. I deserve it. I am willing to create new thoughts about myself and my life. I am powerful and capable. I love and appreciate all of myself. I give myself permission to change. I take the time again to fully recognize that I am one with Spirit, this beautiful divine essence that permeates all things seen and unseen, and I am at the center of it. And I know that I am the architect of my life through all my deep-held feelings and beliefs. So it is in this moment that I am open and willing to change the beliefs that no longer serve me. With a grateful, grateful heart, that all of the insights come to me easily and gracefully. I release the how to Spirit. I know it is already done. I rejoice in this knowing. Gratefully I release. And I breathe in the breath of life. And I let go everything unlike it. I am supported. I am safe. I am prosperous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please join with me in affirming. And so it is.
When I'm standing in the shadows and I can't see the light, when I'm waiting at the crossroads and can't tell wrong from right, I think about your stories, I think about your life. I remember what you told me and I know I gotta try. That's the thing about everyday heroes, everyday heroes. Help us discover that we all can be somebody's everyday hero, everyday hero. You are an everyday hero to me. Everybody has a worry and it stands in our way. But if we're gonna stop dreaming, what a steep price to pay. We can take a look around us, anywhere we go. Somebody's gonna remind us, and it's someone we know. I'm talking about everyday heroes, everyday heroes. Help us discover that we all can be somebody's everyday hero, everyday hero. Heaven knows it ain't easy, but just listen to me. Everyday heroes help us discover that we all can be somebody's everyday hero. Everyday hero, you are an everyday hero to me. You are an everyday hero to me. All we can do is be there for each other in these times when we don't know what to do. All we can do is be there for each other and help each other through. All we can do is be there for each other in these times when we don't know what to do. All we can do is be there for each other and help each other through. Twists and turns, unexpected, day by day moving on. I don't have all the answers, come what may, right or wrong. All we can do is be there for each other in these times when we don't know what to do. All we can do is be there for each other and help each other through. Crashing waves touch the shore. Time moves faster every day. Ebb and flow, no control. All that's left to say, all we can do is be there for each other in these times when we don't know what to do. All we can do is be there for each other and help each other through and help each other through. Peace in my life is growing because I choose love. Love's always present, it's what I'm made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one tie that binds us, that can't be undone. I choose love. Peace in my family is growing because I choose love. Let love be present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one loving family, sharing one son. I choose love. Peace for our planet is growing because I choose love. Let love be present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one choice unites us. Let this be the one. I choose love. I choose love. I choose
Good morning, everyone. Wow, that seems loud, eh? Anyway, welcome to Unity Spiritual Center of Hamilton. My name is Reverend Pat Ball. I'm a retired Unity minister. And because it's the 5th Sunday of the month, I get to do this. Hey, yes. So Gracie has a fan club. And so they said, we need to see Gracie when you're here on Sunday. So here is Gracie. So I loved how you said in the meditation this morning, I live with joy and grace. And grace brings me joy, I must say. So if you're here for the first time, we have a gift for you, even online. So please let us know. Put your name in the chat if you're watching on YouTube or or straight from, it goes to YouTube, isn't it? It's YouTube, yeah. So just put your name in the chat and we'll send you a gift, a welcome gift. 10%, we're a tithing ministry, so 10% of all we receive goes out to bless other charities. And the one that we tithe to every month, Unity Canada, which is the Association of Unity Churches in Canada. So we tithe to them, and then they use that money to help the other churches in Canada and to bring us a conference each week, each month, each year, which will be in October. And also for this section, New Hope Community Bikes. And I think it'll be changing next month because it's every quarter. So this has just been wonderful. So this month's ability or gift that we're given is divine order. One of the orders, one of the powers that we're born with, and we need to develop it according to what is from love, not fear. So the color is olive green, and the little description of it is, I experience order by cooperating with spiritual law. My life is balanced and in order, and all is well. The intelligence of the universe is expressing through me now. So let's say this together. I am divine order. I am divine order. And Emilio is here to sing our September song for the last time. Take it away, Emilio.
Divine order, yay! Thank you for letting me be here. People shouting like they got the answer. Louder and louder now, I'm drowning in a sea of anger. Quick to judge, pass the blame, assign the labels. Wish we'd all stop it acting like we're strangers. If we could see underneath, we are all one family. And it don't matter where you come from. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. One love, one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. We could browse above the vision, look for the good. Take the time to really listen to everybody, every voice and every color. Give love because we're made to love each other. If we could disagree, we are all one family. And it don't matter where you come from. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. One love, one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Beats to the rhythm. Every heart beats to the rhythm. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm. Every heart beats to the rhythm. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm. Every heart beats to the rhythm. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Every heart beats to the rhythm of one love. Okay.
For those of you at home, we're chuckling a little bit more this morning because Emilio was caught in traffic and it takes him about an hour and a half to get here. And he was caught on the 401 coming and didn't know whether he'd make it on time. And 1 minute before we began, he arrived. So yay! So divine order. I'm Reverend Ann Alkangas, and it's our delight to have you all here. And if you're watching at home, those of you at York Region, it's so wonderful to have you here. So join with me in opening prayer, which is really just connecting with the all that is, that creates our life. For there is only oneness. And as I allow my thoughts to just settle to my heart center, I remember that God is all there is. And some days I call it life. Some days I call it love. Sometimes I call it the presence. Today, I call it God. And I know that I am one with it. And it is good and very good. And it supports my life through my thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. And so today I choose to have thoughts and feelings and expectations of good showing up in every way in my world. And I know exactly what is mine to do to bring about the good in this life. For it is revealed to me in numerous ways, including the intuition that is my inner guidance. And so with a grateful heart, I let go and I let it be so. Please join with me in affirming, and so it is.
We are creating a world that works for everyone. Yes, we're amazing, and we've just begun to feel the power and freedom to be who we came here to be, as we discover each other and celebrate humanity. We are creating a world that works for everyone. Yes, times are changing. It's all a revolution as we are walking together. Love is leading the way through the fields of compassion to a world that works for everyone, to a world that works for everyone. As we are walking together, love is leading the way through the fields of compassion to a world that works for everyone. That works for everyone.
Thank you, Emilio. And now it's time for the absolute word, which is Paul Hesselbeck, Reverend Paul Hesselbeck's take on the daily word. And today's word, well, it's two. World peace. I live my vision for a peaceful world. Just what you were singing about, Emilio. To bring about peace in the world, I focus my attention to my first reaction when I feel I have been treated unjustly. I do not deny my feelings, but neither do I allow anger, envy, or other negative feelings to take control of my response. I feel my feelings as I remain committed to living the truth I know. Regardless of behavior, every person is fully divine, expressing their humanity from their divinity. I draw upon my divine faculties of love, faith, strength, and the principle of peace to guide my next steps. No matter how another responds, I remain ever centered in my inherent divinity. My efforts make a difference. Peace between individuals creates peace between families, in communities, and among the nations of the world. Now remember, this is the ideal, but all we can do is remember it and try our best. So thanks. Emilio?
Peace in my family life is growing because I choose love. Love's always present, it's what I'm made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one tie that binds us, that can't be undone. I choose love. Peace in my family is growing because I choose love. Let love be present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one loving family, sharing one son. I choose love. Peace for our planet is growing because peace for our planet is growing because I choose love. Let love be present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one choice unites us, that this be the one. I choose love. I choose love. I choose love.
Yes, all this singing about love.
And peace.
And peace. This whole month, so 5 weeks, because September has had 5 Sundays, has been looking at peace. And I was saying to you when I first started that normally the thing that I focus on is what I get to choose over and over and over again. And so in speaking about peace, I had numbers of reasons to choose peace instead of what would have been my knee-jerk reaction. And did you have that experience this month? As Emilio went, yes, it's an interesting thing, because that's one of the things that we teach as a spiritual principle, is that what you focus on grows. And so focusing on peace means that everything that's not peaceful, you get to look at and say, can I be peaceful in this moment? And so I'm not going to tell you in advance what we're talking about next month, because you'll find out next month. And so we're looking at, what is peace? So you've had the chance to think about it all month. What does it mean to you? Is it a lack of conflict? Or is it a sense of serenity? Is it harmony? What would you say that it is? And you don't have to say it out loud. I just want you to think about that, because it's a word that you've probably used. What do you really mean by that? Are you thinking about wars in the Middle East when you think about peace? Or are you thinking about how you feel in your body? And that's peace. Or is it all of those things? So of course, I Google it, and it says, peace means societal friendship and harmony. In a social sense, peace is commonly used to mean a lack of conflict and freedom from fear of violence between individuals or groups. So that's putting it out into the community context. And I also like to think about peace as in how I feel. And it's interesting because, like I told you, I get to experience whatever it is I'm speaking about, so I can be more intimate about it. And I'm have been a very driven person. I get ideas in my head and I forge ahead and I do those things, whether it be art projects, whether it be anything that I have in mind. And the last few days, I have felt what I would call flat. I haven't felt driven. And I thought there was something wrong, because normally I'm driven. And as we were driving here this morning, the little floaty thought that is God floated through my mind and said, Anne, this is peace. Oh. So I don't know about you, but it didn't feel normal. I thought there was something wrong, like I'm supposed to have this sense of certain level of stress or moving forward or something, and that this calm, serene feeling wasn't actually depression or nothingness, that it was a normal way to be. So anybody else, can you relate? Yeah, it's interesting, eh? So we're going to look at praying as peace and the square root of 1%. And convincing yourself. So Guy Gilbert said, live in such a way that your way of living causes people to think it's impossible for God not to exist. Which I thought was interesting. So what does that mean? I know that I'd look at people often, and because I lived in a very serious household, I was from an immigrant family that had to struggle when they were in the homeland and struggled when they were here. And so there was very little laughter. Even when they danced with straight faces, and it was very serious. You know, Finnish polkas were like with faces like that, you know. And so I didn't know what pleasure was, like in that sense, and joy and laughter, because there was very little of it, unless there was vodka involved. And then the laughter you're hearing now, that was the laughter. So, you know, it's interesting when you think about how you grew up and what your world thoughts are, you know. And so I would envy people who were laughing a lot, and families that laughed and giggled and teased each other, because that was not my growing up. So affirmative prayer You've heard of that, right? It's a tool that aligns our thoughts with the all good of God or of life. And I was thinking about that too, about prayer, and where did we learn to believe that there was this big G up in the sky, sitting in a big chair with a big white beard, and that we had to beg to him for getting what it was that we wanted? Like, where did that come from? And I think it came from organized religion. And I remember, I've learned a lot through certainly reading, but I've also learned a lot from historical fiction, which is movies and things like that are based on the truth, but they're made more exciting, of course. And back in the day, they used to generate funds by saying, you get to have us talk to God if you give us money, and things like that. And so prayer was not thought of as something you could do yourself, because then the church couldn't generate funds for whatever reason. And we're learning today that affirmative prayer, which is really what Unity and all New Thought centers talk about, is that what you focus on grows. So if you affirm the things that you are ready to experience in your life, that God is right where you are, and that you don't have to have a go-between, that you can say, this is how I choose to experience it, and then let it start to show up. So affirmative prayer is a powerful process that shifts our consciousness. Notice that, our consciousness, so that we are open and available to accept the good that is already present in our lives. And that's saying a number of things in that one statement. One is that we're not convincing a God outside of ourselves to change our life. We're changing our own thinking so that we can see the good that's already there. Because there is also the belief, and I believe this wholeheartedly, that I wouldn't have the desire for something if it didn't already exist, which means that it already is mine when I'm ready to receive it. So Charles Fillmore, who was one of the co-founders of Unity, defined prayer as more than supplication, which is the begging, the affirmation of truth that eternally is, the act of affirmation, the yes action of the mind, the act of affirming, the declaring of truth, the mental movement that asserts confidently and persistently the truth of being in the face of all appearances to the contrary. And I know that's a heck of a lot of words. But what that basically says, it doesn't matter what it looks like right now. If I have a desire to have something good in my life, it means it already exists. How can I be the vessel, the individual, the expression to allow it to happen for me? What do I need to be? So Eric Butterworth, who was one of the Unity ministers and a wonderful author, said, the true affirmation is, I am. That is the key to Jesus' power, his affirmation and realization of, I am. Not, I want to be, I hope to be, I will be someday, dear Lord, make me be, but simply, I am. And I am encompasses so much too. It's, I am one with that which I desire. I am one with all that is. I'm one with good. I'm also one with the negative thoughts that I have. And so if that's what I focus on, then that's what I get. So this is a little short video that I created, and it's on our YouTube channel. And so I'd invite you to close your eyes as you listen to this. It's approximately 3 minutes and 48 seconds long, because that's the square root of 1%. And this is the 5 steps to being the peace. There are 5 easy steps to being the peace you desire to see in the world. The first is, stop and focus on how you are feeling right now. Are you happy, sad, tired, curious? Just take a moment and notice how it is that you're feeling. Now take time out. It's a bit like pressing the pause button on your VCR. Take this feeling and put it off to the side for a few minutes, knowing that you can pick it up once you are done your exercise. 2. Choose to make a sincere effort to shift your thinking and awareness from your racing thoughts to your heart center. Imagine that you are breathing through your heart. This will help to bring your focus and energy to your heart area. Keep your focus on your heart breathing for 10 seconds or more. 3. Use your imagination to recall a positive feeling, perhaps a fun time or a really happy experience you have had in your life. Now attempt to re-experience it. Using your imagination, re-experience this positive feeling, this fun time, this happy experience. 4. Now ask your heart, using your intuition, your common sense, and your feelings, to show you what it feels like to be peace. This allows for your inner knowing to increase your own ability to bring to your awareness what peace really feels like for you. Listen to what your heart says in answer to your question. Allow the feelings and ideas to gently emerge. And step 5, stay with this feeling for at least 3 minutes and 48 seconds, knowing that you have begun the process of being the peace. Whatever is yours by divine right will come into your life. There is an absolute universal truth that says positive belief in yourself and in your divinity generates love, harmony, joy, and peace. Celebrate yourself and your divinity. Your inner harmonious vibrations will resonate with peace. You will be uplifted when you no longer put out negative beliefs, which have a weight and create what they affirm. Your beliefs in lack and limitation affirm them. Positive words and thoughts are much more powerful than negative ones. Using the following affirmations, affirm the divinity that you are. I am divine. I am limitless, infinite, eternal, universal, and whole. I am peace, and I am light. Know that your entire being resonates to truth. Your path will unfold before you, showing you a world of joy, expansiveness, and divine freedom. Open the doors and flood your life with peace. You are free to choose how you react and view all situations. And so it is. How was that experience for you? Peaceful, yes. So convincing yourself. Emerson, who was a wonderful philosopher and author, said, "Nothing can bring you peace but yourself. Nothing can bring you peace but the triumph of principles," which means working with the idea of peace gives you more peace. Looking for it out there somewhere, you aren't going to find it, because the only place it can be is it begins with you. And Jesus taught that in that moment that you turn from fear to faith, you will have faith. And maybe it's only just a little, but it grows. And when you turn from uncertainty to certainty, you will be certain because there is something that does it unto you as you believe. And whatever you define God as, or whatever you choose to call it, it's constantly responding to you. And that's why we say there are no victims, only victors. And you can choose to be a victim of life, or you can choose to say, you know what? This is what I'm going to do in this moment because I get to choose. So no matter how confused you are, if you can just stop your whirling negative thinking long enough and think peace, you will become peaceful. Because there is a part of us that is that already. My frog has returned, excuse me. Peace is the divine reality at the heart of all. And peace already exists. And the only thing that will bring peace on earth is to choose peace on earth. And to pray as peace in your own heart. Affirm peace in your own mind. And I guess it was the Dr. Reverend Michael Beckwith who said, even the news, which may not be showing you peace, is a prayer request for you to be the peace in that moment, however that might be. And so Reverend Ike has passed, I think he passed in about 2009, and he was a very, very popular minister in New York, and he traveled around, and he has a number of videos that you can watch on YouTube, and he is quite a gregarious and charismatic man, and he talks about prayer. And so I'd like to watch, this is in, I think, 4 or 5 segments. So we'll watch the first part.
Oh, I see you're turning on after I shocked you by telling you that prayer is neither heard nor answered by a God in the sky. I want to give you a new definition for prayer, some of you. Prayer is a positive mental transaction within your own mind. Prayer is a positive mental transaction within your own mind. And so as such, prayer is not even a religious exercise. Prayer is what you say to yourself within yourself. And to put it in the first person again, because I want you to be able to use this message. Prayer is what I say about myself within myself.
He says it very succinctly. And what is it that we do say to ourselves about ourselves? Because that's prayer. And that's what you get more of. And so prayer is what I say about myself within myself.
In the Gospels, there is this lady who had an issue of blood for 12 years and who had tried all kinds of remedies and good physicians, but nothing helped her. And finally, Jesus came to town to conduct a meeting. She had heard about him, how many people had been blessed and helped and healed through the ministry of Jesus. And the words of the scripture which I just read tell us that she said within herself, if I may but touch his clothes, I shall be made whole.
Now, I'd like to unpack that for you a little bit. The woman had basically a cycle, female cycle, but for 12 years, and it just didn't stop. And so she was really ostracized by her community and because they thought that that was dirty back in those days. And so she had no clean time and so very few friends. And so she kept praying that somehow this would go away. And when she heard that Jesus was healing all these people, or she thought it was Jesus who was doing the healing, she said to herself, if I could just touch his clothes, I'll be healed. I know I will. And so in the story, she actually does touch his garment as he's walking through the town. And her situation reverses and she becomes totally normal in terms of her functions. But what does that mean for you or I today? So what can you believe in that will transform what it is that you've got going on? What is your version of if I only touch his garment? And I know that I've had certainly aha moments where I've realized that I'm going down this path that isn't working for me. And I have a moment where I say, hey, this doesn't have to be the way it is. I can change my mind. And all of a sudden, everything transforms. That was and is sometimes my moment of touching the garment. So what's yours? And when you're praying, maybe you need to be in that space of, I know that everything works out, even if it doesn't look like it right now. I know that everything works out. Because if you look back in your life, you know, things are temporary. They keep shifting, they keep changing. And life constantly is attempting to improve itself unless we work really hard at making it stay in the place where we're at, which sometimes is just our thinking, just our belief system. So I want you to think about that as we hear some more.
Notice where this woman's prayer was said. Notice where this woman's prayer took place. This woman did not address her prayer to a God in the sky. But the scripture says what? She said within herself. If I may but touch his clothes, I shall be made whole. And so I want to suggest to you a new way of prayer. When you pray, you are really talking to yourself. You are talking to your own mind. You are convincing yourself of the good which you desire.
And I'd like to expand on that. In prayer, you're not convincing God, you're convincing yourself. And you've heard it said, God is in everything. So sometimes that prayer is answered because God is in the pills that the doctor recommended. That's the answer to the prayer for whatever you've got going on. Sometimes the answer to the prayer is believing that when I have that surgery, I will be well. So it's in everything that you put your faith in. So you can go to a physician and you can say, before I go, it's not going to work out. And guess what's going to happen? It's not going to work out. And that's why even psychiatrists and doctors, not so much, but psychiatrists and psychologists will say, you need to find someone that you resonate with, because then that shift will happen for you. Because if you don't believe that they can make a difference for you, then they won't. But if you believe that doing that or going to speak to someone or doing this will make a difference, it's in your mind, and that's what actually creates the difference.
This woman's prayer took place within herself. She said within herself, if I may but touch his clothes, I shall be made whole. That was a mental transaction which she made within her own mind. To go into a bit of mind science and science of living for a moment, her conscious mind impressed the idea of healing, the idea of wholeness, the idea of restored health upon her subconscious mind. And this is the mental transaction. These are the mental mechanics which take place when you pray. The conscious mind conveys an idea to the subconscious mind. With her conscious mind, she selected the idea of wholeness, the idea of health, the idea of healing. and declared it and affirmed it. And the subconscious mind accepted that idea of healing and of wholeness.
Do you get it? I think he's so articulate about that. Most of his talks are on prosperity, but I came across this and I thought it really spoke to what it really is. So have you been trying to convince God to fix or do something? Because if you have, maybe you have a different way of looking at it now. And Eric Butterworth says, let us out of the stillness of our own soul reach back to that ineffable presence, which is peace, and proclaim it even in the midst of confusion. Peace, which is the power at the heart of God. And I like to remember that if I really desire something, that's actually God, Spirit, the presence saying to me, it exists already, just get out of the way. Prayer, so this is a prayer affirming world peace. I'd love for it if you read it with me. It's several slides. I know there is one mind, which is the mind of God. It is everything seen and unseen, every person, everything. I know there is a divine order, and within this order, there is infinite harmony and peace, cooperation, unity, and mutual helpfulness. I know I am guided by love in all I do. I am open and receptive because all good things belongs to everyone. Love always wins. I know the divine mind has created everything, and all is connected in one infinite and perfect unity. I bless the diversity as I continue to be peace, happiness, harmony, and prosperity. I know deep within me that perfect peace already exists. As I continue to be the peace, I am guided in what is mine to do. I am so grateful to be the peace, harmony, and prosperity right now, and so it is. So we looked at praying as peace, and you notice it's not for peace, but praying as peace. The square root of 1%, which means anything that you think about for 3 minutes and 48 seconds is a done deal. And convincing yourself is what prayer is all about. So let's sing We Are the Ones.
We are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are the ones who will make a difference. We are the ones who will change the world. We are the ones, we are. We are the ones, we are. I've been feeling like I can't make a difference. Been feeling like there ain't no use. Feeling tired and a little unconscious. Coming up with every kind of excuse. Till I realize it's not all up to me. When we join together, we shape our destiny. To see a world where we are living as one. It can be, it shall be, it will be done. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are the ones who will make a difference. We are the ones who will change the world. We are the ones, we are. We are the ones, we we are. No one else gonna make the changes. No savior gonna drop from the sky. Nothing left to do but wake up, 'cause it's really up to you and I to take it one step at a time. Stand together with your hand in mine. Then we will see the world that we've been dreaming about. We need it now, the time is now, there is no doubt. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are the ones who will make a difference. We are the ones who will change the world. We are the ones, we are, we are. We are the ones, we are, we are. I am the one that I've been waiting for. I am the one who will make a difference. I am the one who will change the world. I am the one. I am, I am. I am the one. I am, I am. We are the ones. We are, we are. We are the ones. We are, we are. You are the one. You are, you are. You are the one. You are, you are. We are the ones. We are, we are. We are the ones. We are, we are.
Emilio. Thank you. Boy, that's scary. I am the one? Whoa. You are, I mean, this is big. It's big. It's big. To know that really our job is to consciously choose peace. This has been an amazing series, Reverend, and I just can't tell you. It's just been so wonderful. I was thinking this morning, I live out in Beamsville in a mobile home park that's out in the country. And every day I walk along the country road, John Street, and usually Monday to Friday, even Saturday, it's very busy with cars going back and forth. Today, there were 2 cars. That was it. It was so peaceful, and I just felt like I was just living that peace. It was so amazing, so amazing. So how about you? Anybody have something they want to share about what was their takeaway today? Okay, just a minute. So go ahead. I think it's
I
on.
like telling people that my favorite line in the Bible is, I believe, help thou my unbelief. And there are 2 stories that both lead to that. That was one of them. And the idea was that Jesus challenges her, and only somebody who believes could experience healing from what you
Right.
did.
Kiss,
And,
kiss.
and she says, well, I believe, help thou my unbelief.
That's true. Yes, I remember that. Don't you love me? Who else? Okay, Wendy. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I have a short one. I had an opportunity this week where someone sent me a nasty email, and my first instinct was, but I just hit delete, and it was great. It was great. I just felt really good after I hit delete.
And thank you. We have the power. Anybody else? Right. Okay. Yes.
I think that a lot of the stuff comes back to the unity principles, denial and affirmation. So you're denying what has power over you, and you're affirming what you want. So it's the principles. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That was it. It's all principle, isn't it? Okay. How do I turn this off, Amelia? You can fix it after. All right. Thank you. Oh, yeah. This is quite amazing. Yeah. So don't pray for peace. Pray from peace, pray as peace. Do you know something? This week I was reading Richard Rohr, and he explained why the whole church changed, and that was when Constantine in 300 and I don't know something accepted Christianity as his religion, and then because it was sanctioned by the emperor, it couldn't be some little thing that people were in community just helping each other. It had to be big for the emperor. And so it was now an emperor religion, and so they had to act like emperors, and that's when they started all the priests and got all fancy stuff, and the church had to be the biggest building, and it had to be like an emperor-size religion. And of course people begged the emperor for stuff, and so now they had to beg the priests and stuff. That's where it came from. Before that, from 0 to 300, there was no big deal guy. It was all within our hearts. And that's kind of like what unity has gone back to, first century Christianity, where God is in your heart. It's just so amazing. I had no idea. Learned so much this week. Well, now it's time for conscious giving. Just like we were talking about consciously being priests, now it's time to conscious giving, to know that all we've been given, not just financially, but with coming here and just feeling and hearing and being in community. So wonderful. We are so blessed. Let's say the affirmation together. Divine love that I am blesses all I give and all I receive. And so it is. Thank you.
Peaceful season, love every moment, light shines wherever we are, faith in the darkness, hope in the silence, joy, sweet joy in our hearts. Every day is a day to show some kindness. We're all a part of one family, so connected, our hearts and spirits. I reach out for you, reach out for me. Peaceful season, love every moment, light shines wherever we are, faith in the darkness, hope in the silence, joy, sweet joy in our hearts. Now is the time to come together to count our blessings. We are grateful, we lift our voices in one chorus. My brothers, my sisters, let's celebrate. Peace for all season, love every moment, light shines wherever we are, faith in the darkness, hope in the silence, joy, sweet joy in our hearts. Let's celebrate peace, let's celebrate love, let's celebrate light that shines, shine, shine, shine. Let's celebrate faith, celebrate hope, let's celebrate joy, joy in our hearts. Peace, oh love, all the light that shines, shine, shine, shines. Faith and hope, talking about joy in our hearts now. Peaceful season, love every moment, light shines wherever we are, silence. Joy, sweet joy in our hearts. Return my peace for all seasons. Love every moment. More than light that shines wherever we are. Faith in the darkness, hope in the silence. Joy, 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 joy in our hearts. Joy, 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 joy in our hearts. Joy, 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 joy in our hearts. Yeah, peace, joy, love. Woo.
It's really evident that you're feeling better. Emilio had COVID, and so he had a couple of weeks where things were pretty sluggish, and yeah, and so it's wonderful. And know that we are here to pray with you. So if you are finding it difficult to come from that space of that which you desire and to embody it, that we can do that for you, with you. So send us a prayer request, prayer@unityspiritualcenter.com, or fill out a prayer request form here. Now, I'd like to speak about this prayer protection before we embark on it. Someone asked me this week, basically they made the statement that the prayer protection is kind of like God is out there. And so why do we have the yellow phrases in there as well? And I said, I think someone in Unity sometime read the prayer protection and thought, you know what, it's not enough about me talking in my own mind. It's still putting God out there. So they made those other phrases and added them to what was the prayer written by John Dillett Freeman. James, yes. I knew I said it wrong. James Dillett Freeman. And so let's just say the yellow words, okay? I am the light. I am the love. I am the power. I am the presence. Wherever I am, God is. To me, that feels powerful. So we have classes that are ongoing, and we have some new ones coming up as well. Join us if you can. Check out our website to find out what we do have going on. And let's sing the peace song together.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that is meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Oh, thank you everyone for joining again. And there's coffee and treats out there in the coffee area. So come and have a little bit of friendship with us. And for you online, thank you so much for joining again, and know that I love you. And you here, I love you.